The people have spoken, and I will be talking about the star stances. Regarding of like the pros and cons of star stances, aka swap. Let's go back to the origin of like the star stances. For what I know, so when I discovered the star stances, it was basically from a parody song of the Crystal Gems. Instead of the Crystal Gems, we have the star stances. Like, if you're evil and you're on the rise, you get count on the floor of us, take it down. Cause we're good and evil can't crush our dreams, but win the fight and then go out for nicely. We are the star senses. We always say the okay, I'm sorry. That song is still on YouTube. If y'all still want to check it out, I think it was years ago when I first listened to that song, and I was like researching what if it's like actual real group. It's not. Well, it's like a group within the Undertale fandom that everybody knows of. But unfortunately, back in those days, I always found that it's like a cute cute group. But mature realizing now as I grow older and look more depth to characters. As I said before, Swap is like outcasted in the group or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting confused with outcasted and incasted, but either of those things, he's singled out or more like barely heard of. Well, it is heard of, but like when it comes to like saving people with it for the star stances, it's like he's never there. Let me just, what I really mean by that is that Swap is just a placement. He's just like a third person. He's just there for the trio part. He is pulling his weight in, but it's hardly recognized, specifically by Ink and Dream. And it wasn't just me that picked up on this. Many other people who are my mutuals and also people I follow who makes Star Stances angst see that like Swap is always like I'm sorry, always had like the most common sense of the group, like, yo, I don't think I'm supposed to be on here, and I don't like how I'm getting treated and how I'm being singled out. Oh, and also people started to make like skits and comics of Swap leaving the star stances, going back to his own EU, join the bad stances, or unfortunately getting kidnapped by error. The second one seems like the back. I think the second one would be like the best ending, bad ending, best ending reference. Because what if like in battle they had to fight their former teammate? That would be also come. Somebody please draw that. And now it's time for the theory piece. Now I know something out there is like actually tells me how they all became one. But I want to go off on my theory of why Swap eventually joined. So like picture this. Imagine like I know Ink and Dream both been working together for a very long time, and they know each other for a long time. You know how and then for Dream's backstory, their mother Dream and Nightmare's mother, Nim, created like the skeletal vessels for Dream and Passive Nightmare. It was the inspiration from Swap Sands because they either met or Nim her Swap Sands. So basically, I guess Swap is like the father. I don't know. And that's what really like has been eating me. Just like maybe that was just like the one particular reason why Dream asked Swap to join the Star Stances. I'm going off of my my theory of why Dreams Swap joined the Star Stances. Like Ink and Dream somehow visit under Swap AU, and they found Swap Sands, and Dream has like a memory spark or something like that. Or maybe like if they're helping Swap or something, and like maybe it's like physical contact, and Dream like remembers like maybe I was made from Swap. Wait, it would be weird. That's my theory, and like seeing how Swap is able to battle battle his training, version of Papyrus. It's like, how would you feel if you joined our group and all that? I feel like Swap was skeptical at first, but he was like, sure. I could try out. Yeah, that's what my theory is. And then this is where like the problem comes in, like the first conflict comes in. Disclaimer: this is in my terms. Swap is not that powerful, or at that power level of Dream and Ink, because basically Dream and Ink are mortal, basically, or. I don't say Dreams. No. We're gonna just say like Swap is like a mere mortal who knows good comeback, who can square up, who knows the magic, but is not at Ink or Dream's power scale yet. Cause don't get me wrong, I feel like Ink and Dream been fighting for years, together, so they're pretty strong. And battling with the bad sanses, I know Swap was terrified of nightmares. He's just like, what is that? What is that thing? And Dream was just like, this is my brother. This is my brother. And then Swap was just like, no, what's going on? Like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, that's what I'm thinking. But just in general, if they're not truly fighting, they're either hanging out and all that. But I feel like Swap will be traumatized. Don't get me wrong. Everybody else is traumatized, but somehow they can keep it in. Swap tries so hard to like keep it in. But I feel like I can see on his face after a battle, he's just like, what did I get myself into? Yeah. And not to mention, I feel like he talked to Dream about it one-on-one, and maybe, and Dream can't feel negativity, but he reassures Swap, like, this is just, like, it's going to be okay, like, we will, it's like, you're not going to die or anything. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking when he, like, first stepped up to Dream talk to Dream, about like all this phenomenon happening when it comes to the battles, or what was the issue. And also, I'm pretty sure they battle Arrow at least once or twice times. Two times. There we go. And like Swap is just like, I need to at least get paid for this. And let's be realistic here. Ink will annoy the crap out of Swap. Let's be realistic here. He can annoy the crap out of Swap. Swap is just like tired of Ink's BS. And as I said, Ink is a misfit, and he will love to mess with people. He messed with Dream a lot, and I feel like after Swap joined, he'd be like, time to annoy this one. And honestly, when it comes to battles, and if people were cheering, I feel like Swap didn't get that much credit. It was mainly Ink and Dream, because they've been together for a very long time. So it will be weird to add a third member to the party, and like that's what I'm thinking. But in my sense of the star chances, I feel like Swap cracked somewhere. Like, he was on his last straw. He didn't want to be in the Star Chances no more. And I said before the videos, in my own terms, at one point he did quit the Star Chances, which led Ink confused and Dream guilt, because of what happened during their process of being AUs, fighting battles, and interacting with each other. Now, after that, there actually is a reason why they broke up. According to, I forgot what source. It was mainly because Ink and Dream had like an argument, basically saying like, you only care about the AU more than the people. And yeah. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the theory and on the Star Chances. And I know it was like repetitive, but I would try to keep my mind straight. But if there's any more Undertale information you want me to do, let me know, please. This is long.